Give us an idea of your background, where you were born, how you grew up.
Okay, so I was born in Pretoria in a public hospital. It's called Kalafong Hospital. I don't know if it's still going, but from what I heard, it was like a super dodgy hospital like 5 years ago, like super dodgy. But when I was born, so I'm born, like I'm adopted. Yeah, my parents are white. So when my mom was obviously my birth mom, she was like giving birth to me and she passed away. Obviously, I think she was a bit sick or something. I don't know the whole backstory. I'm not gonna lie to you. And she passed away while giving birth. In that, I had to stay in the hospital for 4 months, and obviously can adopt from these hospitals. And my parents were looking to adopt. They didn't want to have another kid, so they were looking to adopt, and they actually wanted a little girl. Crazy. And then they went into the hospital and they kind of fell in love with me and they adopted me at 4 months old. And yeah, I've been raised by the Walkers ever since. And it's not even the Walkers. Like, everyone's like your adopted parents and your real parents. No, these are my real parents. These are the only people I know, only people I love, and that's it.
Is that why you were called Gift? Because you might have not have survived childbirth.
100%. So the nurses, they called me Gift because I was like a gift from God to them. That's what they said. And then I've actually got, I hate to say this, but it's such a white name. I've got my name's Christopher. That's my first name.
Chris Walker.
Christopher Gift Walker. That is my name. So like like my whole life, I said to my mom, I love you. I love what you've done for me, but I can't use Christopher. That's way too white. Like, it's way too white. Everyone can call me Gift. So I'm not black, but I've got a black name. So it's like, it works for me.
How do your parents, after through all that sacrifice and the fact that your life obviously coming into this world is so damn precious, how do they feel about you being a mixed martial artist?
Oh, they hate us. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No, so honestly, they're actually pretty chilled. Like my mom, I started this when I was like 13, so 12 turning 13. And like during that time, EFC used to be on a Thursday night at Carnival City or wherever, but it was during the week. And we used to always have tickets to go watch these events. And I used to tell my mom, like, yo, mom, this is something I really want to do. And I started training at Rio Grappling, and that's literally the progression of my life. And then at 18 years old, obviously now you finish in school, your parents are hounding you, what are you going to do? And I was like, I told my mom, I'm really not motivated to go work in an office. I'm not motivated to work in a factory. I'm really motivated to fight, and I'm really good at it, because at that time I was like SA champ, I was like amateur champ, so it kind of looked good to me.
Your first 2 fights in the EFC were absolute spectacular submissions. Just talk us through the setup, how you felt going into that fight and into that mounted guillotine.
So when I fought Martin, he took that fight on a day's notice. Like Wayne Day, he stood in and he was like, I'm willing to fight Gift. And me and Martin, we've known each other through the amateur ranks. So it was like, totally different opponent than what I was originally scheduled to face. So that's why I wasn't really happy I went 3 rounds with Martin. No disrespect to Martin, but I should have had him out of there by the first. It should have been done. But it also, that being said, it was good for me to get my feet wet. Like, I got to go 3 rounds in there, got to feel the lights, got to feel the pressure. Round 1, I felt like this. Round 2, I felt like this. So kind of indication how I feel during the fight. And yeah, that's how when it hit the 3rd round, I'm like, no ways, I'm going to the judges. I have to finish this guy. And luckily, I got the finish. Luckily.
So now let's talk about the second fight, which was an equally superb submission, which was the triangle choke against Lukman Jazbay.
Yeah, so that one, once again, short notice fights. But flyweights, like I said to them, they're not on par. They don't keep their things right. So that's why they miss weight. They get COVID. When Lukman took the fight, I had respect for him because his opponent also pulled out. They come from the same camp, so you can obviously understand that these people aren't like very professional in the camp. And Lukman and me took the fight, and I said to Graham, as long as the pay is good, I'm there. And the pay was good, and I finished him triangle first round. Like there wasn't much to the fight. He threw a leg kick, he missed it. He clinched me up, we wrestled, we hit the mat, and the triangle was on.
Where would a win then put you in the division? What if a win over a guy like Dansheel Moodley, where would that put you?
Hopefully, just get my name out there to the world, like this is Gift Walker, remember the name. But yeah, I hope it gets me up there, because my division, there's like, let's talk realistically, there's 5 other guys. There's literally 5 other guys in my division, top guys I'm talking about. And one of them has just lost it, that narrows it down to 4. And now 2 are fighting in the main event on the same card as me, and I'm the other 2. Me and my opponent, we're the other 2. So hopefully the winner fights for the belt of the main event. If I win this fight, let me fight the loser. So between Soza and Zulupoy, whoever loses, I'd like the loser, please.
Yeah.
And that would have some more, it will give you an indication of how the division should go out there.